Okay, so we have a huge weekend. If we didn't already just come from a huge weekend of sports, we have a huger weekend of sports highlighted by Tom Brady playing his old coach, his old team, going back to his city. The promo for it gave me goosebumps. Did you see it?
No.
It's a highlight mashup of Brady on the
Where did this air?
They've been posting on Twitter.
Ah.
And probably Instagram, Facebook, TikTok.
How am I on my phone and
OnlyFans.
never see this shit?
I don't know.
Send me the link. Send me
Maybe you're
else.
like me. You're immune to ads. When I see an ad, when I see an ad on Twitter, I block the company.
You go and block the whole.
If it's promoted on Twitter, I'll go to the page and block them. So hopefully, eventually, I'll just block every brand.
Maybe you might get to that point.
So there are times when people were talking about how funny Wendy's was being, and I was like, I'm not seeing all this. I blocked.
You blocked
Wendy's.
them.
Yeah. So anyway, it's a mashup of Brady and Belichick and Patriots unveiling banners, and it's to the soundtrack. Hello. Oh shit! I had lyrics. Hold on. Hello.
There's only like 4.
It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you liked. I'm getting chills right now.
I kind of got goosebumps from
After all these years you like to meet.
I am horny.
To go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I ain't done much healing. So hello from the other side.
How long is the commercial?
I'm going to stop there because I can't hit those notes. Shout out Adele.
Was it like a minute, 2 minute, 3 minute? If it's social media, I feel like it could be a little longer.
Maybe a minute. Maybe less, maybe 40 seconds. But it's a wonderful ad. I get chills every time I watch it. Sunday Night Football is going to be outstanding. I cannot wait. I mean, we know the Bucs are going to run through them, but just the storyline and leading up to it. When Peyton came home to Lucas Oil, or whatever it was called, I think it's Lucas Oil, right?
Yeah, it is.
That was special, super special. And he was still in his prime. So... And I assume New England's obviously they're going to cheer Brady.
Well, speaking of NFL Week 4, you need to make some lock upsets game of the week picks. You didn't do that, but
I'll do it live off the dome.
Okay?
I'll do it off the dome.
I like that.
You got anything before I roll this fire intro?
Yeah, I do. Y'all college football, man. It's great this year. Don't snooze me. I know Andy's ready to hit that button.
No, I'm a college football guy. I'm all in.
Don't let me tell y'all about the combo we had before this, but we got some really good matchups this weekend. I won't be here this weekend, so I hope you sit on this couch all day Saturday and are watching these matchups because they're fire. NBA Media Day have started. You could snooze the fuck out of that. NBA Media Day. Our NFC West teams are undefeated, and they play each other this upcoming weekend.
Let me guess. Cardinals, Seahawks.
Yeah. Seahawks.
NFC West?
Thought you were a Rams guy.
I'm guessing the matchup.
Oh.
What's the matchup?
Well, I said
they both.
said our NFC West team. So.
Oh, our NFC West.
Yeah.
Well, when you say our NFC West teams, I'm thinking the whole division.
Oh.
Because we're supporters of all of them.
Well,
except Seahawks kind of on the hot seat.
Seahawks do play the Niners, so we got both matchups.
They're both playing in. Oh, my goodness. This is the biggest NFL
Fire
week.
weekend.
This
Fire
is
weekend.
amazing.
Yeah. We got MLB playoffs ahead. And the NHL starts in 2 weeks. So we are in the full swing of all things sports in the fall. So grab your drinks and let's have an episode.
And I still won't grow up. I'm a grown-ass kid. Swear I should be locked up for stupid that I did. But I'm a champion, so I turn tragedy to triumph. Make music that's fire. Flip my soul through the wire.
Yes, episode 205. Drew, outside of football, how was your week, man? How was your week? Like what's on your mind, man? We're approaching 6 months living together. This is a new segment, Mental Health Minute.
I hope not. We're an anti-mental health podcast. We know this.
Trill.
We know this.
Trill.
You got your own side ventures, but we're all for bullying and kicking people when they're down.
We
My
are.
week.
They do that to us too in the Discord. Like they say, shut the.
Not used to you asking about my week, so give me a second to collect my thoughts. I'm excited. October's around the corner. Spooky season. We can run.
Boo.
We can run my favorite track or my favorite
album.
Album.
That's gonna be on repeat here, huh?
Oh my god!
Without warning. Why was there not a second one? I don't understand that.
Without warning 2, it's just supposed to happen. It's meant to be.
Come on, 21. You did a Savage Mode 2. Let's get a Without Warning 2.
Yeah, that's what else we got cooking? That's about so I was sick again. So I need some kind of we can't do this apartment again. We're either gonna have to move units to where there's no carpet.
Our girl Victoria has, wood flooring, waterproof, and I was like, this is nice.
I promise the reason that I am sick all the time is the carpet holds all the allergens and bacteria and viruses that get me sick. I don't know what else it could be. It couldn't be
allergies,
the Jack,
yes.
the Captain Morgan, the tequila, the wine that I'm looking at on the counter.
I don't think that's it. Allergies, I will roll with you there, but you ain't getting sick from the carpet. Allergies is different.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you're back.
I am back. It was good to be back.
Upset you're not coming to Cincy, though. But, if you were, this would be a tough pod to edit tonight.
It would be.
Or both of us with 5 a.m. flights. Unless you flew on a different airline like you like to.
I'm a Delta man now.
Okay. We need you as a sponsor next, Delta.
Got to work those card points up.
All right, thank you for that elaborate week that you had.
I can't remember. It's Tuesday. I haven't had a week.
Well, like since the last pod is what I really meant.
It feels like it's been 2 weeks since the last pod. I don't remember doing this last time. Did we?
Maybe that's a problem.
Where was I?
Come on, yeah, we do this every week.
I wasn't sick.
We haven't skipped a week since 2019.
I don't remember what we talked about.
Or
Sports
early
things.
2020 because we came back for the pandemic. So I think Kobe's death was when we came back.
Jesus.
And then we went on a 3-month break and came back.
Yeah, we had to come back
pandemic.
for Kobe.
R.I.P. Stays in my Twitter header. Shout outs. Let's get into some of those.
We are the kings of the weekend.
Oh,
Did it throw you off?
Cutting me off.
Me. So we got a new Apple Podcast review. We're starting to get bigger because I see the 1-star bar has a little speck.
Oh, yeah?
A little speck, which means there have been
Is this
some
a
1-star
one-star one?
No, I wish. I'd prefer to read 1-stars over
These
5
guys,
stars.
these guys are misogynistic, racist pigs, I'm just not going to.
That would be a 5-star, I think.
Really?
I think that would be a 5-star.
Okay.
review.
I hope so.
This comes from Father Murphy. He says, or she. Oh no,
Father?
No,
Don't assume.
He said it's the best podcast out there. Dunn's big, dark, thick voice slides right into Drew's tight little takes.
Okay. This guy horny.
Sports aside, these guys are 2 clowns, and their casual talks make me piss myself daily. Kinky.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work, boys, and send me some new pants, please. We have a new merch store, dunanddrew.com, but I don't think we have
No pants.
Don't have no pants on there.
Need some sweatpants, some joggers.
Oh, sweatpants for this coming fall season.
Gray.
Oh,
Get a little
cozy.
Dunn and Drew on your gray cock.
Gray. Get your little bulge showing.
Yeah. Walk around free balling like I do here. Yo, my OnlyFans is back.
Is it? Why do you say that?
Because I didn't post in a month, but yesterday.
Why do you go a month? Our rent depends on that. Why
back.
would you go a month?
We're back.
It's so easy.
I haven't been in the mood.
You haven't been horny. How?
I haven't been horny. I don't force myself to get hard. I
But
have
when
to
it's your
naturally
job
get hard.
and you're getting paid for it, you want to be a porn star. They aren't always in the mood to get horny.
We're good. I have 7 streams of income, so sometimes
7, name them.
I can take one back and let the others thrive. So sometimes one gotta get it put on hold sometimes. And when my body's not cooperating, I can't post sexual content because I'm just not feeling it.
You need your horny goat weed back.
I do. But last night I was on the couch and I was pulling
Same time I was.
You were in the kitchen here looking down at your phone. So I did like a picture with my meat out and you were in the background. So I hope Hope that doesn't circulate the internet.
What the? So I'm in your OnlyFans now.
You've been
So
on the story. You've been on the story, but I never made like.
So a normal person would probably feel violated.
Oh yeah, when I posted, I was like, "Is this sexual harassment?"
Right? Is this like a violation of my rights?
Because like I didn't notice you until I posted.
You know that would do numbers saying I'm hard with my roommate in the kitchen. Hope he doesn't catch me.
154 likes.
Oh my!
14 comments.
Can I see it?
Can
I see what I look like?
No, I'll read the comments.
Wait, is the dick out?
Yeah.
What?
It's out. You're oblivious. One comment. Couldn't be your roommate. I'd be tempted to touch and suck.
All right. Well, I'm not.
Be interesting to see both your reactions if he did catch you.
Oh my God.
Someone said, what? How did he not see? Someone said, oh my God, yes, more content like this.
You've been holding this away from me?
It's been a day.
Oh.
I did this Monday Night Football.
Sunday Night Football.
Please do this more often with him and try to bust. Would love if both of you guys.
Bro, you guys gotta chill.
More of this, please.
What if I catch him?
Video, eye emoji. Jesus Christ.
Okay, don't show me you, but can I see what I look like?
Yeah. Let me zoom in real quick. Damn, it keeps going my meat.
Maybe your computer's horny.
Oh, I can't.
Okay.
Every time I zoom in, so I'll just cover that.
It almost looks like that picture that they always post of me in the Discord.
Yeah.
With the white
just
shirt.
looking down at your phone, probably on Twitter. But
wow.
Yeah, I was like, damn, I got to come back with a bang. I got to include a man in it. So you're in it. And my page thriving again.
You're welcome. So what do I get? Did you get any tips?
Oh, no. So because I made my page was inactive for a month, people were unsubscribing. So
people really do that?
Because I'm not posting anything.
So they keep tally. Do they keep track? Like,
it
took
a while.
Did Eric post this month?
It took a while because I think people just have their shit on auto pay or whatever. But I made it free because it notifies you when there's a price update. So
even if
I'm back up to 836 subs on my free account. So
you're welcome.
We'll drop a bag on them sooner or later. Once I gather all of them back. Is this scamming?
I'm dead.
It's a strategy. OnlyFans strategy.
If you want me to role play, like I can pretend that you just say you want. I'd rather me know that it's happening, and we can pretend that I don't know. Like we can do some really like I could be sitting on the couch next to you.
You're into this.
Well, no, I'm not into it. But if I know that it's happening, then I definitely won't look. If I don't know that it's happening, there's a chance I look, but they don't know that.
Well, I was eyeing you the entire time. In case you did look, I was ready to put that thing right back away.
All right. Well, I say we play with this. No pun intended.
All right.
I say I sit next to you, watch TV, and I just look cute and oblivious. What could be sitting? Right
We'll strategize. Okay. Side hustle.
All right. Don't want to give away our secrets. Next topic.
Exactly. Still on shoutouts, by the way. I got some stats for you. We have 44 subs this month since the start of football season. We're averaging 92 new YouTube subscribers a month since moving here. 838 gain this year. So
800?
838.
So we're closing in on 1,000 just from
this year, 2021. But though those may be small, gains are gains. And I thank everyone. These are shout outs to you guys watching. Shout out to everyone who tunes in to YouTube for the podcast and vlogs because every view counts. And
right.
Our CM Punk reaction video would have got us a ton more subs, but it was removed for copyright at 10K views. So
it's hard for me to. I don't look at small picture jumps like that. It's hard for me to smell the flowers as we're on this path. Smell the roses.
Well, growth is good.
Yeah, obviously you want more. But if you tell another channel that's begging for, like my channel, I'm struggling to grow.
Your channel?
My channel at my work.
Oh. Well, you literally just started it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like one sub and I'm jumping for joy. So here I'm saying that we can do better and we will be better. And when we are doing better numbers consistently and going crazy, we're going to look back on this and clip it.
Yeah.
Just like we clipped. We'll get into that later.
And I'm a huge Facebook fan because I'm like Jaguars. We're like Jaguars royalty on Facebook. It's lovely. Why is that my new platform now? But I digress. Another last shout out, our athlete of the month, Noah Searcy. Last week for you, but we love you. Our baseball player at Georgia Southern University.
I feel like we've been doing him for a whole year.
I know. Why you the athlete of the year? Senior years, we get to we freshman, sophomore, junior stats. These are the senior stats. I think these are the best ones. Started 10 of the 20 games he appeared in this year. And he tallied in 1 home run, drove in 8 RBIs this season, scored 3 runs, and collected 1 double. Started in left field for the Sun Belt Tournament Championship game. So I'm sure he felt great after that. But thank you, Noah, for being a listener and supporter. Good luck in your future endeavors. And we will introduce you guys to our October Athlete of the Month next podcast. Stay tuned. All right. On to our first sponsor of the day, PrizePicks. If you guys are in the Discord, you know we talk about PrizePicks all the time.
We have a PrizePicks channel now.
A whole PrizePicks channel dedicated to our bets over under daily fantasy app. You guys know this by now. If you haven't downloaded it yet and it's available in your state, you can and deposit and use code Dunn and Drew for a 100% instant deposit match up to $100. Someone asked me what that meant. It means you can deposit $50. They'll match $50, but you can only do that max to $100. So they will not match your $104. 100 only. How it works, you pick 2 to 5 players in an over-under on their projections, and you can win up to 10 times on any entry. I have not done that yet. Yes, I have once. $25 bet, won $250. That is way in the past now. It allows for mixed sports entries, easy-to-use mobile app store, and Google Play. And we're on to week 4 now of our PrizePicks entries. I'm broke. Lost all my money, but I put in a down bad $8 play for Thursday night, flex play, not a power play this week.
Down bad play.
So flex play means I don't have to get them all right. I can miss one and I can still make at least, I think, 5 times or 2 times the money. So,
well, I have $5 left, and my flex play would have won me $11.84. I'm not in the business of that. I
like solid numbers.
I went $5 power play. It'll win me 25. If I get 25 back, I got 30 in the bank. I'm ready to snowball this.
Yeah.
So I'm also down bad. I'm broke. This Thursday night game, I know this team, Jaguars versus Bengals. We know this team, one of them, better than any other team. So I figured, what better Thursday night game to get back on the track? So
you hope.
Well, yeah. What do you have for your entries?
So I will be at this game, so I'll be watching this happen under the lights at Paul Brown Stadium. Please, I hope that's the name of it. I got 3-player, James Robinson, going under 52.5 rush yards.
If he goes under 52.5 rushing yards, I am so done. I'm so sick.
You say this every week.
I have an apology for, maybe I should just do it here. I have an apology letter to all the fantasy owners that took James Robinson and are being screwed by Darrell Bevel because we, for some reason, don't value James Robinson in this offense, even though he's averaging like 5 yards a carry. Yesterday, he averaged 5.9 yards a carry, and he only got 15 carries. Imagine if we ran him like they run Derrick Henry in Tennessee. Like, it just pisses me off. Like, he could be doing so much better, but we're not giving. And we love
Carlos
Hyde.
Yeah,
here.
we love him. We love him.
Like,
that's part of the reason why I'm taking the under on his rush yards. That, and because I think the Bengals will have a lead most of this game. And just from what I've seen the first 3 weeks, we love passing the ball. And like you said, we're not running with James Robinson. So 52.5 rush yards seems like a safe under here.
For some reason, if a team gets a lead on us this year, it could be a 3-point lead. We roll out shotgun, sometimes empty. Sometimes James Robinson will be in the backfield. Sometimes Carlos Hyde will be in the backfield. But it's shotgun, like, oh, shit, we got to start passing the ball. We're down 3 points. Last game, I think I'm going to talk about it later, but last game drove me nuts. Like, we ran the ball. So I guess I'll talk about it now. We had that drive where it was like 7 to 7 or 13 to 7, and we went 8 straight runs, all runs, no passes on the drive. We were bullying them at the line of scrimmage. I was in
concessions watching on the TV, just watching James Robinson pound the ball
all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. And I was like, oh, okay, finally Darrell Bevell realizes that James Robinson was our best offensive player last year and is probably our best offensive player right now. Maybe he'll start running them more. Next drive, Carlos Hyde, I think, came out and started with the ball. Like, even after the Cardinals had a long drive to where it was like 15 minutes since James Robinson last touched the ball, I tweeted out, oh, thank God James Robinson is getting some rest after that long eight play drive 15 minutes ago. I am so clueless as to why James Robinson isn't getting more of love in this backfield.
I have no idea. My only reasoning to that is that Urban maybe wants to get Trevor Lawrence's confidence up since he keeps throwing interceptions every fucking game. And I don't understand either. He loves rushing Carlos Hyde. Might be an Ohio State thing. Not sure. But that being said, James Robinson is going under. Don't like what I see first 3 weeks with our team and James Robinson. Also, another guaranteed lock of unders is Laviska Shenault, who has also not been doing anything.
That's a lock every week, and I feel bad. Sorry, guys, if you're listening and not a Jags fan. This is a PrizePicks / Jaguars Bengals preview. So
Thursday Night Football, baby. Yeah, next game on the NFL schedule. So y'all are getting it because it's our only primetime game this season.
Laviska, there was so much hype about him, even nationally, going into the season.
A lot by me as well.
Yeah, like he's in the way he performed versus Dallas in the preseason game, and the way they're hyping him up on NFL Network. A lot of people's favorite second-year breakout star at wide receiver, and he has all the tools. He's like that possession receiver that can also. He's not going to like outrun you. He's not going to go deep on you, but he's going to break
every tackle he can.
Yeah, he's going to break 5 tackles for a first down. I saw like a running game extended to fast. Like I saw him being an extension of the running game, being quick passes to Shenault, bubble screen, or a quick pass to him if the corner's playing off him to get a quick 5-6 yards. Like I thought that was all day, but we just don't run it right now, and I don't know. I feel bad for Laviska. I think he could be doing numbers right now.
Yeah, he should. He definitely should be.
They're just not. Something's wrong.
Something is wrong. I don't understand.
It makes me hate the play caller.
Not rushing James Robinson, not getting Laviska the ball, who can break every tackle. We saw him in preseason. I thought he was going to do that every single game this season.
I don't know what it is. It might be the play caller. I mean, these are play. So that's the play caller. James Robinson not getting the ball and not design plays for Laviska like that. That's the play caller. Like I already don't like Darrell Bevell.
Like I see Devontae Adams run that play that they do at the goal line with Aaron Rodgers. Where
why can't we do that?
Goes out. The fuck? That's a Laviska play. Why can't we do that? But his over-under is at 41.5. That's what I got it locked in as.
That's an under.
And that's going to be so under. He may have 20 at best. And then my last one in this parlay, Joe Burrow, under 22 pass completions. I went there because Bengals are a run-first team with Joe Mixon, and Burrow does not have 22 pass completions yet on the season.
Oh.
And that's all I needed to take this under.
You love the unders this week.
Yeah, I do. I told you, down bad $8 flex play. That's what we're doing for Thursday night. So hopefully it hits. But hopefully it doesn't, because if it doesn't, that means Laviska is getting used and James Robinson is getting used.
I have Trevor under 14.5 rushing yards.
You've learned your lesson with the QB rush yards.
Yeah, with the QB rush yards. Unless it's Daniel Jones.
Yes. Almost jinxed.
Trevor, for the first time this year, he's been taking he has designed runs this week. They were like RPOs Well, no, that would be like an option. So, and he kept the ball a couple times, but he's not running away. Now, since I played this, he could go for 20 this week.
He won't.
I have Jamar Chase over 4.5 receptions. I was torn between him at 4.5 or taking Tyler Boyd over 5. Because I can easily see, I don't know who we're going to lock up. Well, we're not going to lock up anyone.
Yeah.
Although
everyone will get the ball.
Yeah. Jamar Chase, though, I'm counting on. Is he just the big play guy? Because Tyler Boyd, the possession guy?
Probably. Jamar Chase, all of his touchdowns, he's got 3 straight weeks of a 30-yard touchdown, 30-yard plus touchdown.
I can see him showing out for prime time. I can see them trying to get him the ball.
I have Tyler Boyd in fantasy going up against Jamar Chase, so it should be fun. It'll be a fun matchup.
And my second under of the week is Joe Mixon, under 83.5 rushing yards.
Really?
Yeah. I know they run through him, no pun intended, but no running back this week has hit that versus the Jags. No running back has hit that versus the Jags this season.
I guess we can stop the run.
Yeah, we can stop the run.
Unless it's a QB. Shit.
So I'm hoping the Jags run the ball this game. I'm looking forward to the Burrow versus Lawrence. Although Burrow has had a year, he's obviously further along. Hopefully, I have faith in Trevor.
I do too.
I have faith because
I don't like people calling him a bust. I don't like that.
Well, he's not a bust right now, but he's
struggling.
He's struggling, and it's hard to see that considering what we saw from Herbert last year. He's really hurting and Kyler Murray kind of caught on. He kind of caught on quick, right?
Yeah, he did. But he's with Cliff Kingsbury, whatever his name is, and he's an offensive-minded guy.
Right? That is who I want. An offensive guru like Daryl. Ew, that's so stale. That's so stale.
Bevel.
No. Couldn't Urban get some creative guy in here? Hopefully next year. Hopefully he takes the offseason. He evaluates.
Are we on the next year?
Well, I was on the next year after week 1.
Wow, fuck me. 15 weeks left, y'all.
But yeah, I think Trevor has the mind. He has the physical.
Oh, he's got all that.
So he has everything. So I think he's making these mistakes and he's going to improve. He's smart. He has everything. So as long as we surround him with talent and put him in the best position to succeed, which is offensive coordinator, then he'll be fine.
Yes.
But our organization does not have a track record of doing such.
At all. But it's a new regime.
And,
which I know Jags fans are tired of hearing.
CJ Henderson, our first-round pick from last year.
Gone.
So that's our track record of first-round picks and building this franchise is the worst in the league history. It's got to be.
And then ETN out for the season, so we don't even get to see him. I feel like he would have been a problem this season.
I tweeted out that it would have been cool to have Burrow to Chase and Trevor Lawrence to ETN.
Yeah.
That would have been really cool, but alas, we're the Jags.
I think Bengals win.
Right.
34-14.
Oh my God. That is so bad. 34.
Yeah.
All right. They're not getting 34.
It's just a score prediction.
I know. And I'm disagreeing. The Bengals will have 24. The Jags will have 7. No, we're not. We can't make field goals. Our kicker is.
Oh my God. We did sign one of the practice squad. Hopefully he's starting
our kicker
Thursday.
Yeah. Josh Lambo. So if you guys aren't paying too close attention to, since I know we have obviously listeners from everywhere except for outside of Jacksonville. In case you're not aware, Josh Lambo has been missing extra points and kicks, and he was like Mr. Automatic the last 3 years. We're like, oh my God, why did the Chargers cut this guy? He's amazing. Well, like Josh Scobie said, kicking on our podcast a few episodes ago, kicking is all mental. Like, everyone has the talent to kick. It's all mental, and this guy just lost it. I'm sure when he goes to another team, he's going to be great. But where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. I was going to say Bengals 24, Jags 17, but in order to get 17, you have to kick a field goal. So I'm going to go 14. Oh, no, because you have to. No, 13.
Oh, same. Oh, we're going to miss an extra
13,
point.
because we're going to miss an extra point.
Just one, not both, like last week?
Yeah, not both. 13-24 Bengals. Sorry, Jags fans. All right.
But it will be fun to be there in Cincy, not the game.
I'd love to be there, but I got work priorities.
No one asked. That's it for the Jags Bengals preview. Hopefully, if you're not a Jags fan or Bengals fan, you did not skip that because
Well, you can skip it.
you guys
Listen to the rest.
You guys are all Jags fans with us. You guys tell us in Discord that you are all secondary Jags fans because of us. So you're forced to be here, but this is not a Jags podcast. Speaking of Patreon, join us.
Someone at the tailgate said they'd love that, by the way.
Oh,
Hashtag not a
you wore
Jags
that?
podcast. No, they just love.
Oh,
they love that idea.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag not a Jags podcast.
Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew to join us and get in our Discord and be familiar with the other people that we have on our vlogs, because over I think the past like 4 weeks since the season started, we've had so many people in our vlogs from the Discord. If you're not in it, you're not going to know who they are. So join us. Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew.
So at the end of this podcast, we're going to record the Patreon for this week since he's leaving town tomorrow. That obviously won't be in this episode, but we will be recording that. For you guys that are listening that are also in the Patreon, you will get a Patreon episode this week. Duh. I say duh. So we're going to record that. It's got some good fucking stuff. We had a great call with a very potential. It's almost like inevitable sponsor that's going to change change everything that we do, probably.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about
4 years in the making.
Yeah, 4 years in the making. We're going to talk about what else I got here. Oh, I had another dream. Another rape dream. Not good. So we're going to talk about that.
Rape dream.
A couple other things. So stay tuned to that. And voicemails are not they're not right now, which they usually are in this podcast. We're gonna do NFL, college, and we're gonna do voicemails at the end. So stay tuned for that as well. Let's get going with some NFL. Undefeated watch. We're back on this undefeated watch. And I see, were we right? Did all the teams win?
I think we said 49ers were going to beat the Packers.
Oh, we did. So we said all of them were going to remain undefeated. So we were wrong about one of them.
Yeah.
Right about all the rest, although Las Vegas had a close call. So Las Vegas, start with them 3-0. They're at the Chargers, my Chargers. How many Las Vegas are on Monday Night Football, primetime again. What a matchup, though. Wow. Vegas at the Chargers.
Monday Night Football, baby. Each of their first division games. So we'll finally get to see who's real in this division, because we have Chiefs at the bottom of it right now. And then you got Chargers, who we know are good. Vegas 3-0, Broncos somehow 3-0. So finally get some division games here so we can get some division placement going on. But I think their streak comes to an end on Monday Night Football, the Raiders, because, like, I'm with you. I think, Herbert, after what he showed us last year, I think the Chargers are legit this season. Their new coach got them rocking in the post-game huddle in the locker room. This is going to be Chargers breaking the Raiders win streak. It is what it is.
I mean, yeah, they're at, yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I love Herbert. I picked them to win. I don't know if I picked them to win the division, but they might have to.
Also, the other undefeated team was the Bucks. They played the undefeated Rams.
Oh.
And I picked Bucks.
And one of them had to lose, yeah.
You picked Rams.
I picked Rams.
Jinx.
Smart. Yeah, give me man, this is going to be good because I love my Raiders.
How are they your Raiders and Chargers now? And Rams.
I've been bullish on the Raiders.
all West Coast right now.
Can't say bullish without cracking up.
Bullish.
But I've been bullish on the Raiders. I'm an AFC West and an NFC West guy.
Apparently, yeah.
So, this is hard.
These aren't even picks. Just say if they'll stay undefeated.
Right, I know, but this is important.
Doesn't go to your record.
Makes
What you're killing me in already.
I would go.
You're not picking Raiders here.
I mean, John
Gruden.
I mean, it's John Gruden. Like Monday Night Football, this is his thing. This is where he thrives.
He ain't playing.
Give me Vegas. I'm gonna go with Vegas staying undefeated. There's something about Derek Carr, more experience than Herbert. Even though I love Herbert, love the Chargers. This is a wash to me. So I'm gonna go.
Not your Chargers anymore.
I'm gonna go Vegas. They're my Chargers. They're still winning the division. They're still having a better record than the Chiefs. But it's gonna be hard to win the division with Vegas starting off 4-0 though. And then the Chargers would be what 2-2. Yeah, there's a long ass season. Next one, Denver. What a weekend of sports.
Denver.
Broncos finally playing a formidable opponent.
Right.
Ravens.
All of Denver's opponents so far have no wins. So give me the Ravens to break the Denver Broncos streak.
Yeah, give me the Ravens as well. That was easy. All right. Yeah. Rams, my Rams.
Your Rams, my
Cardinals. Your
Yep,
Cardinals.
yep. Give me Rams.
Yep.
You
didn't like what you saw from the Cardinals that week?
I saw that boy Cooper Kupp going on. That boy Cooper Kupp. I don't know where the fuck he came from.
How about my boy Deshaun Jackson?
Him too. I didn't even know that motherfucker was on the Rams. But Cooper Kupp is like going insane first 3 weeks.
He's going stupid.
He's Matt Stafford, the new Kenny Galladay. But
Matt Stafford on this team with McVay is just so dumb.
When we did our team over unders and Rams was at like 10, I think maybe, or 11. You said, over. Give me over. They're getting 14. They damn sure might get 14. This team looks unfucking stoppable with no run game. It don't matter.
I don't see them losing. Like
Sony Michel, it don't matter. Rams are fucking nice.
Like this is just the perfect situation for everyone.
And I understand.
And they bought the team with draft picks.
And I understand Kyler Murray and the Cards are 3-0, but Kyler Murray's had close run-ins with the Vikings, and he was down 2 scores to the Jags. Rams are about to show this man what's good in the NFC West, and hopefully he doesn't have 4 picks because I need to win my matchup.
Carolina, 3-0. They're taking on Dallas.
Yeah.
My Cowboys, and I don't even think – give me right away, Cowboys. It's so awesome, though, that – and I know it's early. It's awesome that Sam Darnold is 3-0 after leaving the organization in New York.
I've, as you guys know, the loyal podcast listeners, I've been sucking Darnold's meat, waiting for him to get good. And look at him. Look at him thriving in Carolina.
Look at him now.
I think this will be closer than the experts think.
What do the experts think?
Dallas by 5. Closer than 5. Give me, man, this is going to be Darnold's first game where he has to compete and keep up with another offense.
You have DJ Moore, so you are sitting pretty.
Yeah, he's going to have 40. No Christian McCaffrey. But Chuba Hubbard's good.
Chuba Hubbard? Wait, there's no Christian?
He's hurt.
Bro, how many times is he gonna get hurt?
Got hurt in the Thursday night game.
Oh yeah,
Texans.
This is Dallas's game.
I don't know. I can see an upset here.
Oh Jesus! If they beat Dallas without Christian McCaffrey,
Carolina. Listen to me, guys. Carolina stays undefeated.
Wow,
4-0 Panthers.
Well, that's wrong. So,
man never likes my takes, but. Watch it.
Bad takes.
Watch it happen.
Bad takes. Got a rant real quick.
Oh wow, it's early for rants.
It's a quick rant. It's a shallow rant. It's not very deep. Fantasy football. I realized that when I feel bad about all the times that I would go off about my fantasy team when I was doing good in the years past, last 2 years.
I mean,
specifically.
You got to hold your cock when it's big.
Well, I realized that no one gives a fuck. And I kind of knew that. But, I know even more now.
Like, you do. Like, if your team is good, you care.
But I know more now than ever that, I don't care if your team's doing good, Eric.
I care.
I know you do. But
I know you don't care.
I now know
you're 0-3.
I now know the perspective of the loser, which is usually you. And
no, chill. I'm usually mid-table.
Okay, you're mid. But now I know the perspective of the loser. They don't and that's a lot of people. They're just they don't fucking care. I don't care about your team. I don't care who's
never cared.
I cared if I was doing good. I cared for you too.
No, you did.
A rising tide lifts all ships.
Shut your metaphoric ass up. You've never cared about anybody's fantasy team but your own.
No, that's untrue.
Go to the podcast episodes in the past. You've always said, no one gives a fuck about your fantasy team. No one ever has.
No one cares who you draft.
You have never cared either. But now that we have opposite positions on the standings.
I'm 0-3, guys. I didn't say that.
Stone's changing.
I'm 0-3. Eric is 3-0. Woo!
Yes, this is new for me. I'm not undefeated
New
ever.
for me too.
3 weeks into the season. So usually 1-2, 2-1, but we sit pretty first place, most points in the league as well.
For some reason, I feel like the ball just hasn't bounced my way, and the wins are gonna come. Like I scored 130. Is our league just getting that much better that it's so much hard? Like 130 would usually win a game. But now it's like you got to score 140, 150, 160.
You do.
Maybe it's a league thing. Maybe there are just more points being scored league wide. I don't
know, but after my draft, I felt really fucking good. So this 3-0 is.
Yeah, I didn't feel good about my draft.
I should be here.
All right. One more note or a couple more notes on the NFL weekend. Recent Dunn and Drew interviews became relevant this weekend with people. A lot of people discovered Jackson DeVille again after he jumped off the stadium for the millionth time, and it went viral on Twitter. A lot of people talking about it on Twitter. And Justin Tucker nailing that. This is just still fucking amazing to me. 66-yarder for the win. Bounced off the crossbar. Like, what?
It's the Lions.
So, yes, and then we recirculated the clip where Josh Scobie talked about Tucker being the GOAT, his GOAT. Lot of, like, every time I open our TikTok, there's people arguing about that clip.
Oh, yeah, still?
Every single time. And TikTok's good about if something becomes relevant again.
Push that bitch out again?
Either that or because I think I hashtagged Justin Tucker. So that helped.
God. Good tag.
Oh, yeah.
Good tag. Hashtag Dunn and Drew, too. Shit.
Oh, yeah, I do.
I know. Hey, hopefully it translates to YouTube. People type in Justin Tucker and the Dunn and Drew interview comes up with Scobie. But I don't know if YouTube algorithm that deep, but we're going to find out.
Oh, actually, I have another quick hitter just to sum up week 3. So, yeah, before we get into next week, I want to just...
Deep-ass breath.
I had to get ready. Before we get into next week, I'd do just hit you with these things. These are some observations I have coming out of this past weekend.
Nervous.
Gotta take another breath. Titans leading receiver Sunday was Nick Westbrook-Ikine. After all this talk about A.J. Brown, who I think is hurt or something.
He got hurt, yeah.
And Julio Jones, their leading receiver Sunday was Nick Westbrook-Ikine.
And these motherfuckers still won.
Yeah. Colts are 0-3.
Yep.
That's something that we kind of saw was possible, but now it actually happened. Which is fun.
Well, we said Titans would win this division with flying colors.
Everyone knows this, but Bears had 47 yards
tragic
of offense.
That's tragic. How you got 3 QBs, but none of them working?
Remember when I picked? Okay, we're gonna talk about this, but remember when I picked the Chargers to win division? They beat the Chiefs.
Yeah, early.
You're like, Chargers over Chiefs. Interesting. I don't know, Jim. We all overreacted to Steelers beating the Bills week 1.
Oh yeah, we did.
Steelers are kind of garbage.
They're hurt though.
Okay. Jamar Chase.
Benefit of the doubt.
Jamar Chase, early offensive rookie of the year.
Oh yeah, he's eating.
No one is beating the Rams. We kind of just touched. on
Not
that.
a damn person. Team, my pissy.
Aaron Rodgers never disappoints. Imagine having a quarterback that if you see 40 seconds on the even if he's not your quarterback, just watching as a casual fan, you see 40 seconds left on the clock. You know Aaron Rodgers is coming on. He never disappoints. There are quarterbacks that will go out there, like Kirk Cousins. We know he's good. He puts up numbers, but there's a chance that he's going to fuck it up.
Yeah.
You get Aaron Rodgers on the field, he never disappoints. He's going to get you the game-winning field goal if you need it.
It was like 37 seconds, no timeouts, Devontae Adams was open 2 times in a row.
That's inexplicable.
Wide the fuck open twice in a row down the field. They rush down, they spike the ball twice, and they get Mason Crosby in field goal range. And obviously, Mason Crosby's going to fucking hit it.
Mason Crosby.
When does he miss?
How long has he been on this team? It's got to be at least 10
long
years.
as Rodgers.
I've heard that name for ages.
But that was when, oh my God. People were saying, why is Jimmy G starting? I was like, chill. He drove y'all down the field. He got the touchdown. But if you're in the position and the 49ers, you're not going to take the clock down when you're a quarterback and you see your call looks good against their defense. You're going to hike the ball and you're going to go fucking score that touchdown. It's up to the defense to save the day with no timeouts. But Aaron Rodgers is just that much better than your sorry-ass defense. Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams, mind you, because that man is a top 5 receiver in the NFL. So that man's a god. Did you see the guy, the Packers fan at the stadium who tweeted the selfie with the thumbs up and said, this was my face after the 49ers scored, and he was like smiling with his thumbs up?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm
sick.
That went a little viral on Twitter that night.
I'm sick.
Little Packers fan in the midst of a 49ers fan.
I just found my lock of the week, and I realized it's the same one that you have. Bucks at Patriots. Damn it.
Tragic.
Damn, I got to find one.
There's hella other games.
Yeah.
Go ahead, dog. Go ahead.
Ooh, Seattle about to drop to 1-3 after playing the Niners this weekend.
Niners a lock?
Not a lock, but they're gonna win. Whoa,
sounds like a lock.
Actually, that's not that. That's crazy though. Seattle could be 1-3. This could be their worst record of the Russell Wilson era, but they're just playing a game left.
Pete Carroll, 11-win God.
Indy at Miami. That's a toss-up. Who knows who's winning?
Jacoby Brissett revenge game.
That's true. Oh.
Yes, while Drew
picks. I have a pick.
Okay, all right. We are both 2-0 in our locks. Drew is 2-0 in his upsets. I'm 1-1. I am 0-2 in my games of the week, so I guess I can't pick good matchups. And Drew's 1-1 in his games of the week. So overall, I am 3-3. Drew is 5-1.
Woo! That's what I like. That's what we like.
But we'll see what happens after week 4.
So I think last week we said when we pick lock of the week, we can only pick the loser once.
Because I almost picked Bills because they're 17-point favorites against the Texans.
Well,
but I picked the team that played the Bills last week.
When we do lock of the week, we don't care about spread.
I know. That wasn't my point.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
There's 17.
Just saying Bills is an obvious lock.
There's 17?
Yes, that's why I said it. It's a massive spread. 17 points.
Yeah, if you're betting, take the Texans. They're just overreacting from the Bills putting up 40-something.
They won't do it again?
No, they're not going to win by more than 17. That's fucking ridiculous.
With Davis Mills and the Texans and the Bills defense?
Yeah.
Poyer is picking that man 3 times.
But 17 is ridiculous. Here, we'll revisit this, but I don't think they win by more than 17.
Panthers won by 15 with no Christian McCaffrey.
Panthers won by 15.
Thursday Night Football.
Oh. Yeah. Well.
So
we'll revisit it. But
might be a tasty spread to dabble in.
My lock. So when we did lock of the weeks, we said we can only pick the loser once a year, one time for the year. But what they do in pick'ems is you can only pick a team to win one time. So you got to be careful. So let's do that. Let's switch to that. That makes more sense.
Say again.
So you pick the Bucs to be the Pates. I knew that was coming. The Pates. You pick the Bucs to be the Patriots. You can't pick the Bucs again.
Okay.
All right.
Well, we'll have graphics, so I'll make sure to look at those every time so I don't fucking forget.
All
yes,
right.
my lock of the week is Bucs 6.5 against the Patriots. I think Mac Jones is going to get his ass dismantled by the Buccaneers and Tom Brady.
I think
And I usually get in this document first to pick, so Andy can't choose the same.
I think lock of the week is Green Bay at hosting Pittsburgh. That's actually good. We don't see those teams play each other too often.
We don't.
Obviously, every 4 years, but
normally it would be a good matchup. But the Steelers just they're not it currently.
So that's my lock. Upset special. Talk about yours. I'll pick mine.
My upset special. This is every week. Picking an upset in the NFL is the hardest.
Oh wow. I mean, it's pretty. It's kind of easy.
No, it isn't. Mine is the Lions over the Bears. I think this is. I'm not just picking. I hope that spread changes of what you just wrote, but mine is Lions over Bears. I think Jared Goff is better than any quarterback the Bears have, and give me that. I think Lions are better than the Bears, honestly.
And I just typed in Ravens beating Denver. I mean, technically, it would be an upset special because, according to Vegas, the Broncos are favored. So
by one, which
actually, fuck, I can see the Broncos winning.
Really?
Yeah,
beating the Ravens.
Yeah, I can see them winning.
Wild. Any reason?
But I'm gonna go.
Why?
They're just full of veterans. I mean, and Baltimore is, while they have electrifying wins the last 2 weeks. Imagine being a Ravens fan. Can you imagine being being a Ravens fan, experiencing the last 2 weeks that they just had, beating the Chiefs like they did, and then winning in a walk-off 66-yard field goal? I would die.
They should have lost the Lions.
Yeah. But I would die as a Jags fan if that happened for us.
I'm still confused on how that Lions-Ravens game was so close. But
Lions are nice.
That's part of the reason why.
They play hard for Dan Campbell.
They're my upset. Go Lions.
Okay, what do I have for game of the week? You have
my game of the week is the Monday Night Football game versus the Raiders and Chargers. I am looking forward to that one. I won't be able to watch Bucs Patriots. I'll be flying back. I'll watch it on the plane. But I'm taking Chargers to beat the Raiders, like I said earlier, and that's my game of the week.
And mine's the one that we started this podcast with, Bucks at Pats, which gives me an easy victory there because the Bucks.
Yes, it does. All right, on to our second ad. Attention gamblers.
Yes.
Of all shapes and sizes.
Are they trying to compete with Prize?
That's us now. Our friends at Manscaped have a bet for you today. The leaders in male grooming launched their 4th-generation performance package. The betting odds are in your favor when you use the Lawnmower 4.0 on your balls. Across the board, this is the package to get you in the mood for whatever your gambling heart desires. Are you ready to take the leap to the male grooming royalty? Join the 2 million men that already have. Join the Manscaped movement by going to manscaped.com for 20% off and free shipping with the code Dunn and Drew 20. The Performance Package 4.0 by Manscaped is the ultimate parlay to take your grooming game to the next level. We know hitting a favorite is fun, like we just mentioned on the previous segment, but shaving our balls with confidence, the folks at Mancaved. Well, hey, I got a man cave little thing hanging right here behind me. Why Andy off screen talking shit? Are you good over there? Manscaped has given us, oh my God. Manscaped has given us the confidence that, can you let me get through this goddamn ad, boy? What you in the fridge for? Oh, he got a whole beer. Anyway, the Performance Package 4.0 includes the Lawnmower 4.0, has you covered for shaving your balls, butt, and even the gooch. And it include, I'm saying butt. Say butt. It's alliteration. Balls, butt, and the gooch. It also includes the Weed Whacker to chop your worst weeds up to your nose and your ears. The nose and ear hair trimmer provides proprietary skin-safe technology which prevents nicks, snags, and tugs in those delicate little holes. And fix the sweat and the stink with Manscaped liquid formulations, their Crop Preserver Ball Deodorant, and Crop Reviver Ball Toner for when you need a boost mid-bet. They've also added into their performance package their boxer briefs and their shed travel bag. So get those tools and get your boys in your comfort zone before the games start. Manscaped.com, 20% off free shipping with the code Dunn and Drew 20. Fellas, don't gamble on shaving your balls with the wrong tools. Choose Manscaped. Your balls will thank you. Mine do every day.
I can tell Manscaped is a little threatened by our PrizePicks segments.
No, this isn't the first time I did the gambling read.
Oh.
Just brought it back because it fits.
He brought it back.
Fits the theme of the pod. All right, y'all, on to college football. Like I told y'all, man, this week coming up is fully loaded. But before we get into this weekend, let's talk about the top 25 L's that happened this past week. Number 18, Wisconsin lost to number 12, Notre Dame, which jumped them to 9, and Wisconsin got kicked out of the top 25. I believe a few people asked my opinion on that game, and I said Notre Dame would win, and they did. Listen to me. Got good college takes. Number 9, Clemson lost to unranked NC State.
We all saw this coming.
Which jumped them into the top 25 at 23, and now Clemson is hanging on for dear life at 25. They need Trevor back, buddy. They have 2 losses now. When's the last time we seen Clemson with 2 losses? They're washed. Texas A&M stunned by number 16 Arkansas, who is usually the joke in the SEC. What you mean, Arkansas Razorbacks? They're undefeated now. Last week, I talked shit about them. I said they had 4 ranked teams coming up. They're going to go 0-4 for them. Well, they started 1-0, and they jumped to 8 in the rankings. I couldn't tell you the last time I seen Arkansas ranked 8. Probably never in my lifetime. Hello?
Hold on.
You waving at me.
Okay, continue, but I am blown away.
Texas A&M.
I am blown away at something.
At what?
You finish, and I'll tell you.
Finish. A long way to go. Texas A&M falls 8 spots to number 15. Number 14, Iowa State lost to Baylor. They fall out of the top 25 with a 2-2 record. In my hat, you guys know the tan Iowa State hat? It has seen its final fucking days. I am not repping a 2-2 team that isn't ranked. Thank you, Trent, for the hat, but it's going to the warehouse until they're good again. Number 4, Oklahoma barely gets by West Virginia, and we are all waiting for Oklahoma to get that first loss because, God damn it, it's coming. God damn it, it's coming. Oklahoma, get the hell out of here. You aren't that great. We saw it week 1 versus Tulane. We're seeing it every week. Y'all mid. I need one of these teams to finish on you, and not in a good way. A good way for them, but you know what I mean. If you know, you know. And less importantly, number 25, Kansas State, and number 21, I forgot a team here. I forgot who that team was. I didn't write the team name. But
You said, less importantly, number 25, Kansas State, and number 21 both lost their matchups.
That's why it's less importantly. Whoever the fuck 21 was, they lost. They're out of the top 25 now.
Bro, I am just blown away that you did this. You started college football. Like, we've been doing this segment forever on this podcast. I think we've had the top 4, the playoff, college football playoff since we started Dunn and Drew. Maybe. Has Penn State ever been in the top 4?
I don't think so.
This is the first episode. How did you not lead with this at the top of the show?
Long way to go.
Penn State is finally
Job not done.
rated in the top 4
Job not done.
on the AP poll, and you didn't lead with that?
Job not finished. It's because I think we're overrated.
As a part-time Penn State fan, I
Part-time.
would say that I see us in the college football playoff. I tweeted it this week.
This week you tweeted that.
I said,
Man, were you tweeting about fucking Penn State and I don't see it?
before this poll came out, I said, is this the year Penn State finally makes the playoffs? Wow. And here we are for Iowa, Oklahoma. They're going to lose, like you said. I don't see another team. Florida, they got to really finish. They have to go undefeated, which means they have to beat Bama again.
They have Georgia and Bama.
If they beat both of them, they'll be in there. And Georgia and Bama will probably still also be in there. We could have an all.
I'm saving my. How do I put this? I'm saving my talk shit moment for after Ohio State, because that's the game where I'll be like, we are going to the playoff. I can't
True.
mentally get there until we get there.
If you lose to Ohio State, it's over.
Yeah, it's probably done. So, and I'm going to that game, which is why I'm saving my energy here.
I could go there with you. Give me a ticket. I'll go. No.
Got it from Casey. Metals group chat.
Because that's a Saturday.
It is.
Saturday what?
Night, probably. It'll probably be a primetime game.
I would go.
Fucking Ohio State's doing an all scarlet uniform. What are you looking at?
Is it October 15th or October 27th?
It's the 30th. October 30th.
Oh.
Before Halloween. So the next day we play in Seattle. And Florida Georgia's that same day.
That's perfect.
Florida Georgia's that same day. 30th.
Oh, they need me here.
I hold down the Big Ten.
I got the SEC.
You got the SEC.
Damn it.
And before Ohio State, y'all.
That would be so lit.
Penn State plays Iowa after this week. Iowa's 5th. That's a big game.
Wait, repeat?
Your
Run
cursor,
that back?
Your cursor on this fucking dock is on Iowa.
Yeah.
Penn State plays them after this weekend.
Oh, so if we lose then, it's over.
I'm dead at this wee shit.
If we lose then, it's over. Then Ohio State doesn't matter.
Correct. Yes.
But what if
I'm nervous because Iowa is a tough place to play at Iowa. I know this, which is why I did not lead with Penn State.
Okay. You're right. You have a lot of big matchups on the board before you celebrate.
But if we lose to Iowa, the Big Ten championship may not be out of the picture because Iowa's on the other side of the conference. But we could, still win conference, but we'd probably be out of the playoffs. But I'm taking this week by week. I'm celebrating our wins every week, but I'm not getting ahead of myself. We are 4th because we just beat we beat the fuck out of Villanova. But we have great wins on our schedule. We've beat Wisconsin.
Wins, the best wins.
SEC ranked Auburn. We beat them. But like Kobe said, job not finished. We started 0-5 last year. So this is big for me. That's why my Twitter Abby is me on the Nittany Lion on campus.
The what lion?
Nittany.
Oh.
Nittany Lion. So let's breathe, y'all. Bama 1st, Georgia 2nd, Oregon 3rd, Penn State 4th, Iowa 5th, Oklahoma 6th, Cincinnati 7th, Arkansas 8th, Notre Dame 9, and Florida 10. That's all you need to know. Nothing after 10 matters. Only 4 teams make it right now.
What's the proposed playoffs? Is it 8? Yeah, it's 8.
Yeah, it's 8.
I like that.
But let's get into the week 5 games. What to watch? There's a fuck ton. You guys are going to watch this weekend. Forget your favorite team. Forget
them.
Just be a college football broad fan right now and listen to this lineup. Here's where I'll start with Penn State, bitch. Penn State first. We'll start with Penn State and Iowa's game because they each have one more game, like I mentioned before they play each other. Penn State has Indiana this week, who they lost to week 1 last year at the goal line in the final seconds, if you remember that.
We remember.
Darian
Never
does.
forget.
This year, Penn State's favored by 12.5, so Vegas liking us, and I'm liking us. This should be an easy win. If it's not, I kill myself. Iowa, they're only favored by 4 against Maryland, who they're playing, and Tua's brother leads that team. And Maryland's undefeated, so Iowa could go down to Maryland this game. Not calling that, but just saying. 4-point spread. You should be nervous, Hawkeye fans. We have Arkansas playing Georgia. I'm not going to talk shit about Arkansas after y'all just beat Texas A&M, but this is going to be a hard-ass game. Number 2, Georgia. They're coming off their fucking 62-point game against Vanderbilt, but Arkansas is coming off that momentum against Texas A&M, so this is going to be a great game to watch. Andy. Just look at the notes on Saturday. They'll be here. Number 7, Cincy versus number 9, Notre Dame. Whoever loses this, out of the playoff picture. Like, college is so lit because you cannot lose one game. 4 teams make playoffs. You cannot lose one game. So Cincy, Notre Dame, those players are going in this game like, we got no choice. We got to win this. We fucking got to beat this team. Number 12, Ole Miss versus number 1, Bama. Lane Kiffin versus Saban.
I love it.
I don't know if Lane Kiffin has played Saban since he left Bama as their offensive coordinator, but if they haven't, this is their first matchup since.
Bama didn't play FAU?
No, they didn't play us. But that Lane Kiffin's quarterback at Ole Miss is a Heisman favorite right now because Ole Miss's offense is crazy, ridiculous. But that's part of the reason why FAU won conference with Lane Kiffin, because Lane Kiffin's an offensive god. So that's going to be a good matchup. Bama probably wins, but that's just a good matchup on paper in conference regardless.
I remember when Ole Miss
was number 1. They were number 1 at one point.
They upset Bama like 7-8 years ago.
I forget who the quarterback
Brad
was.
Kelly or something. It was
Chad Kelly.
Chad Kelly?
Yeah, Chad Kelly. See, I heard last name. I remembered. Because Ole Miss and Mississippi State were like 1 and 2 at one point. It was a weird time. Just like right now is a weird time with Iowa at 5. Never seen that.
Penn State at 4.
Chill. Arkansas at 8. Penn State was 2 once. And we got upset by fucking Ohio State. That's why I can't get hyped. They get them fucking Buckeyes, man. I hate them. Why my girlfriend go there? Shit. Number 10, Florida Gators. Your low-key squad are playing 4-0 Kentucky. Low-key might be an upset, Gator fans.
That's what people are saying, but I don't think so.
People are saying that?
Yeah. People are saying that might be a trap game, but
I agree. I agree with them because Kentucky's got Penn State's old backup quarterback who's really good.
McSorley?
No, he's on the Ravens. Will Levis, who I think is better than our current quarterback. Kentucky, hey, trap game, Gators trap fans.
Game, boy.
If any fan base is a homer fan base, it's the fucking Gators. They think they're better than everybody every single year. Well, if y'all lose to Kentucky, y'all heard it here, 5th. 2 more here. We got number 14, Michigan, who's quietly undefeated. I don't know how this happened. Apparently, they lost their running back for the season in the first game.
Jim Harbaugh in his bag.
And they're playing at Wisconsin.
Ooh.
And I know Wisconsin
ain't ranked?
Wisconsin just lost to Notre Dame, which kicked them out of the rankings, which I mentioned first.
Oops.
This is a good matchup because Wisconsin's still a solid in-conference team for Michigan to play. So this will be cute for them. But we haven't really seen much of Michigan. They still got a lot of Big Ten teams left on their schedule. They got to play Penn State. They got to play Ohio State, their rival, at the end of the year. So we'll see how that plays out. And then lastly, number 21 Baylor and number 19 Oklahoma State. Big 12, Big 12 teams, a little under the radar conference. Like they might be 4th in the hierarchy of conferences that we give a fuck about. It's like SEC, Big 10, ACC, then Big 12, then Pac-12. But both of these teams are undefeated in the Big 12, and the winner most likely jumps to the top of their conference. So this is a jam-packed Week 5 college football weekend. I will be in Columbus, but I'm going to try to maybe hit a bar and just watch college football all day. Try to find multiple TVs because this is a lineup worth watching. So if you're a college football fan, get on your couch, turn it on, and have yourself a Saturday because it's going to be amazing. But that is it for college football. I'm horny and hype for it. Go Lions and go Maryland. Beat Iowa.
All right, let's listen to our voicemails we got this week. Let's start with Atlanta, Georgia.
Hot take on the fucking Eagles, bro. Like, this is bad calling too out in Atlanta. My fault. I be in the Discord here and there. But yeah, goddamn. The Eagles really killed me, bro. Okay, Dallas is good this year. I feel like it could have been better. Like, we didn't have to lose by so much. You see what I'm saying? Like it was just mistake after mistake after mistake. Like, that shit was truly killing me, bro. But like,
Okay.
I said, like, why are we not playing like we did the first week? It's a few injuries, but every team got a few injuries. So it's like, I don't know. We was a little too off last night. Like, this is a long voicemail, but the Eagles should have me mad. That should have me mad last night, man. Like, damn. But shit, let it show always. You know what I'm saying? Checking in. I don't normally call, but fuck yeah, I call. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate your call this week. The Eagles, too, had me down bad last night. I needed Miles Sanders to go off, and they were chucking that shit with Jalen Hurts.
I didn't need Jalen Hurts to go off. The reason the Eagles did not go off like they did week 1 is because in week 1 they played the Falcons.
Bro, I was like, damn, I was so on about Jalen Hurts, and now I'm like, I don't know what they're gonna do.
Eagles fans, you are pretty down bad. You have the Chiefs next, then the Panthers, then the Bucks,
Bro.
then the Raiders.
Oh my God.
Y'all so down bad this first half of the schedule.
Oh
so
man,
just
bro.
hold on. What
are they 1 and 2?
1 and 2. Hold on.
Yikes.
Y'all got a lot to go through before November hits.
Yo, they're 1 and 6 real quick.
Real quick.
Man,
quick. Nick,
I am sorry.
I am not. No sympathy for other fans.
All right. Huntington, West Virginia.
What up, fellas? It's Benji from Columbus, Ohio. I just got to get it off my chest.
Who?
That, Ohio State is absolute dog water.
Yes.
Dog water.
If they play this bad throughout the rest of the season, they're going to get dog walked by some of these other
Dog
teams,
walked.
including
I love
Penn
all these
State.
dogs.
I will say the jersey they released for the OSU Penn State game, pretty sick. I'm going to snap them to you, Dunn, if you haven't seen them yet. And
Wait,
maybe y'all can react.
Did you hear that?
No.
Okay.
That's why I was like,
all right. So
OSU Penn State game.
I'm pull up
I heard
Throughout the
Ohio
rest
State
of the
Penn
season,
State
they're
game.
going to get dog walked by some of these other teams, including Penn State. I will say the jersey they released for the OSU Penn State game, pretty sick. I'm going to snap.
the jersey for
Is this Mumblebee?
the jersey for Ohio State Penn State game. Remember?
Oh, maybe he's talking about the Scarlet.
Maybe.
Scarlet.
Yeah.
They're calling it Scarlet the Shoe. Yawn.
Okay. What time we out there?
Oh, we got plenty.
Plenty of time.
Only been
Okay.
15.
All right, let's continue this voicemail.
Them to you, Dunn, if you haven't seen them yet, and maybe y'all can react to them or whatever. And then I do have a question. When it comes to college football games, what time do you prefer your games to be? Noon, 3:30, or night games? I'm a night game guy myself, so we're hoping the Penn State games at night games. Keep up the good work, fellas.
So I'm looking at the Scarlet, the Ohio State jersey. So it's like all red with the silver helmet. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
They want all fans to wear Scarlet against
Is that
Penn
red?
State.
Is that what red is?
Yeah.
They need to be specific. Not everyone knows what Scarlet is.
Well, clearly it's red.
No, when I heard Scarlet, I was thinking silver for some reason.
Oh.
What?
To answer your question, I'm selfish here. I would prefer that game to be at noon because I'm flying to Jags Seattle. So it's probably going to be prime time, and that's going to be a tiring ass Jags Seattle game. But
Wait, so how are you going to get to Jags Seattle? Is at 4 Eastern time.
1 Pacific. So my flight's early. It's a 6 a.m. flight.
There's 0% chance if that's a night game that you make that flight and are
I
good
will.
to go by game time.
I'm going to make it.
0.
The fuck? I did this shit 2019. I went from Penn State whiteout to Jags Bengals. Wow. I was dead in the airport that morning, but I made it.
How do you
But
not get sick?
This will be way easier because this game
You're
will
going
be,
that way.
this game will be over at 10
Oh.
p.m. and I'll have a bed to sleep in this time. Penn State whiteout, I slept on the top of the parking garage outside of out by Colin's car outside till 2 a.m. and he texted me, "Let's go." Then we drove 3 hours to Philadelphia because that's where I was flying out of. So we switched, we alternated. And then I took a shower at his place and then Ubered to the airport in Philly at 5:30 a.m. I didn't really sleep. And then I got on my flight at 7 from Philly to Cincinnati and tailgated
All right,
and went to the
I get
Jags
it.
Bengals
Okay, I
game.
get it.
So I will make it to Seattle.
Jesus.
But yes, I wish it was at noon because it's gonna suck. Late night game going straight to the airport after.
Well, maybe they flex Jags Seahawks to primetime. All right.
Hope we dog walk your ass though.
We're good. Let's go to Pennsylvania.
Please leave your message for Andrew Wells. This is Colin, in case you couldn't tell. The Eagles lost last night. We got our asses kicked on very
Oh, speaking of Colin.
Oh, it's Colin?
I think this is Colin.
He sounds so sad.
Let me replay it.
Please leave your message for Andrew Wells. This is Colin, in case you couldn't tell.
Yes, Colin.
The Eagles lost last night. We got our asses kicked. I'm very upset about it. I had to miss most of the game. When I left, it was 7-7. And I legitimately said before I went and did my show, I think this is going to be a real competitive game. And then I came.
Was he at the game?
No, he's at his show.
He's watching by 20 points. And I feel like probably what you guys saw week one, you're like all optimism, well, before week one for you, Like we won week one. We beat the Falcons. I'm like, dude, we just scored 30 points. I'm like, the Eagles are back. Jalen Hurts is the future. This Nick Sirianni fellow is going to be one hell of a head coach, And now I'm like, we fucking suck.
Yeah,
and we play Chiefs next week.
That's how it happens.
I'm not happy at all. And Ben Simmons is legitimately like holding the Sixers hostage to get out of Philly and go right ahead. But now we're screwed. So it's a really bad time to be a Philly sports fan. The Sixers are officially no longer ever going to win an NBA championship with Embiid, and the Eagles suck. Have a good day, guys.
Yo, a lot of Eagles fans today.
Too.
Sad. That's a lot.
It is a lot. But yeah, Philly's down bad.
They are. We just told y'all the schedule. They're going to be 1-6 real quick.
Colin doesn't call a lot, but I wish he would call every week.
I'm glad he had the time to with his busy comedic schedule. So Colin, yeah, Sixers, they're not going to do shit. But I mean, like Ben Simmons, was he the reason you guys were going to the playoffs? No.
All right, can we not talk about Ben Simmons right now?
Well, we're addressing the callers, concerns.
I just NBA season ain't till Christmas.
I know.
NBA season ain't till July.
Game 7 finals. That's when Andy turned it on. I'm sure there will be more Eagles calling, but
maybe South Carolina,
Charleston,
Columbia,
Tomato. Just kidding.
Yo, what up, Dunn and Drew? This is Jackson of the Fantasy League. Andy, sorry for beating you this week. It had me and Eric just run this league right now.
All right,
maybe Hunter too.
Hey,
all right, boys.
Adams bomb.
That's all I wanted to say.
That's it?
Yep.
Oh, damn.
Oh, fuck you.
Hit him right in the damn chest where it hurts.
Going to Cali.
Going back.
Sometimes
Vegas.
What up, boys? Hopefully you guys smashed the game last week. I'm praying that actually doesn't. So you guys probably know what I'm calling about. I don't care about baseball, obviously. Shit, whatever. Every other sport, I don't care. The Las Vegas Raiders are 3-0, as you guys know. All I'm saying is we're making the playoffs. I still don't think we're going to win the division. Chiefs division. Maybe Chargers after last week. Who knows? I don't think Chiefs are that great. I mean, they'll still probably win 12, 13 games. Let's be real. I still stick by my prediction of 11 for a wild card. I can see us losing this week. Obviously, we're up to win, but we can definitely see us losing this week.
We can always translate him because we know what he's talking about.
So but someone listening may not know. I don't know what it is, Tyler. The connection, where you're calling from, your data plan, the company you use, but there's something language barrier there. But I will say this: AFC West is stupid packed. Broncos undefeated, Raiders, Chiefs always good, and Chargers. Like, what the fuck? What is up with the West?
I think Broncos will fall off. But
I mean, they will. But
the other three, yes.
But still,
Chiefs,
you can't lie with
Chiefs, Chargers.
They're
Raiders.
still 3-0.
Yes, until they play the division, they will get smacked in their division. But maybe they proved me wrong. Raiders looking great as a playoff pick. I remember when we picked our over-unders, I said Ravers. Boo. I love Vegas. Just kidding. Only been once. I said Raiders are going to be way under. And I'm clearly wrong right now. So, and I will owe you $50, Tyler. Yes, I know. You'll get that in the season. But we get it. Raiders playoffs, we heard you.
You'll let me know. What should I look for here?
27.
Okay. Here we go. Indianapolis.
What's up, guys? This is Anthony from Indianapolis again. I called a couple weeks ago. Y'all said I sounded stoned. Well, pretty stoned right now. Couple quick questions. First one, who do you think is the GOAT kicker? Justin Tucker or Adam Vinatieri? And I was wondering who you guys think is the best undefeated team in NFL at the moment. Appreciate you guys. Love what you guys are doing. Have been a listener for a couple of years. Keep it going.
Welcome.
Well, my Rams. You know my Rams are my favorite undefeated team. They're the best. You're going with Tucker?
I'm going Tucker. Vinatieri is a
Vinatieri going from Patriots, Colts. It's just how many
Super Bowl rings he have?
It's majestic. Tucker just
clutch.
like he just made that 66-yarder, but Vinatieri, he did it till he was in his 40s.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You can't go wrong with either. Vinatieri played the Brady and Manning. Like, come on.
I know.
Come on.
Must be nice.
I'll take Vinatieri. Just I feel like the GOAT status, like he's got rings and playing for Brady, Manning. That gives me more validation. But Tucker is probably more talented. And if I want a field goal, field goal,
I'm taking Tucker, but
Tucker.
He just hasn't been on like the teams Adam Vinatieri has. But if he was, he'd be fucking Super Bowl ring deep.
Yeah,
but
it probably would be.
Rams are the best undefeated team by a mile.
All right, let's run through these. We got quite a few. Georgia.
What's up, boys? It's Tristan from the Discord.
Boy, Dolphins.
Hope you guys are having a good pod. Wanted to call in with my takes for the week. My take is that the Seminoles are probably not going to win a single game this year. And for NFL, I think the Dolphins and Steelers are both going to have top 5 picks this year if they don't figure it out.
Not top 5.
Yeah, y'all have a good pod. See ya. Love you. Bye.
See you. Love you. Bye. It's hard to see the Dolphins with the top 5 pick. It's hard to see the Steelers in that organization.
Definitely not the Steelers. The fuck?
Seminoles they have someone on their schedule that they'll win, that they'll beat.
They lost to FCS Jacksonville State.
They did.
I think FSU is more down bad than they've ever been. 0-4. Jameis Winston not walking through that door.
Neither is Calvin Benjamin.
How the fuck do you know that?
Neither is
Jonathan Isaac.
He went to FSU?
Yeah. You know who that is?
Yeah, Magic.
God, I'm
a big Isaac. I'm a big Jonathan Isaac fan after he stood for the pledge and was anti-vax.
You know that?
I'm just kidding.
You know that part
Chill.
of when you why are we thinking about doing everything? You know that part of when you're drinking and you just like hit a different level? I'm at that level.
I need more drink then. I'm just getting tired from this beer. Fuck this beer.
The beer.
It's gross.
Jack Daniels and the rocks.
I'm never buying this again.
Is that the blueberry one?
Give me the Jack.
Give me another voicemail first.
Okay.
Actually, no. We'll break.
Oh yeah, you gotta press.
Yeah. Jack break.
Orlando.
Hey, what's up, Dunn and Drew? It's Geraldo from Orlando. I just have a quick question that I wanted to see what your guys' thought is. Do you think that college rankings are super rigged? I love college football and I follow it, but I can't help to think that
a lot of these people really don't watch the games. Like I saw on Twitter a tweet that resonated with me. Texas is currently 3-1 and lost to a very good Arkansas team, and Clemson is 2-2, and they lost to NC State. But Clemson is ranked, and Texas isn't.
They're 25th.
I'm not a fan of Texas by any means, but just wanted to get your guys' thought on the whole ranking of college football. I love it, but I think it's one of its biggest flaws, in my opinion. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
Thank you for the call, Geraldo.
I can't speak on this because I don't know who vote. I know it's AP. Who does the final college football polls?
There's an AP poll and a coaches poll, but there are people who vote on each different ranking. So there's and then they have a whole separate group that does playoff rankings.
Okay.
So there's
that's what counts.
Yeah, that's all that matters. So,
but right now it's just AP and coaches.
Yeah. Geraldo, you being upset that Texas is unranked, but Clemson is ranked at 25 doesn't fucking matter, because if you're under 10, you have absolutely no shot at playoffs anyway. If you're a 2-loss team, you have no shot at playoffs anyway. The rankings are bullshit, but you shouldn't it doesn't matter who's ranked after 10. That's just my take. I just think if you're a team that has lost, you probably have no chance at playoffs anyway. So it doesn't matter where you're ranked after you lose, unless you're an SEC team, because they have the much tougher schedules usually. So if they have a 1 loss, it's probably against a Georgia or a Bama. But Texas not being ranked, Clemson's 25. Clemson lost 2 games. They're probably not going to get any higher this season than 13, if that. So, God, I love Jack. That doesn't even matter.
Hey, thank you for the call, Geraldo.
Yeah, thank you. But thank you for the college question.
What's up, Dunn and Drew? It is Zach up here in Gainesville, Florida.
Okay.
Obviously, got to start off with my Gators take. We will make it to the SEC championship and beat Bama.
Oh!
You heard it here first. I've been watching all the home games in the stadium. My man Emory Jones is starting to click in this offense.
He is starting to click.
Starting to learn how to call some plays, get him going. Our
He's learning how to handle the booze too.
run game is absolutely disgusting. I have no idea how, but we got 3 running backs just cycle in and just run all over people. But other than that, for any soccer fans out there,
and that's when we stop. All right, this is Baltimore, Maryland.
Florida losing to Kentucky.
Just kidding. Let's see what he has.
And our run game is absolutely disgusting. I have no idea how, but we got 3 running backs just cycle in and just run all over people.
I'm drunk.
But other than that, for any soccer fans out there, I just watched Real Madrid lose to some team called Sheriff. I have no idea. A bunch of Ukrainian men just hit an absolute banger to beat us 2-1 in the 90th minute. Look it up if you haven't seen it. Other than that, my fantasy team won. I had a 1% chance to start the week and ended up winning. So that's a high note, but have a great rest of your pod.
That's actually, you had a 1% chance to win.
That is cap.
No.
Fantasy doesn't do that. 1%?
They do percent. They
don't do 1%.
99, 1.
Yeah, if you have nobody set in your lineup.
If there's no, not before the game. I think at one point during Sunday's games, he may have had a 1% chance, and then he came back. If that's the case,
makes more sense.
Tweet us. I am very curious. I want more info on that. Or if you're in the Discord, let me know. Tag me in the fantasy. You're not in that. Tag me in the main chat. I want to know what happened to get you from 1% to winning the match. I'm very curious about that actually. Go Gators. Yes, our run game is the best.
How many?
And
go ahead. You got.
And Emory Jones's confidence level is just I think if we played Bama. All right, I got it.
You said so many we's tonight.
I know, but
I'm confused.
But saying it this much is a little weird. if Florida played Bama in a couple more weeks after Emory Jones has even more confidence, I think that game may have been even more interesting down the line. But they played when they played, and hopefully they'll meet again in the SEC championship game. And Florida will need to win that, and
they'll also need to win against Kentucky. I need to see that one first.
Florida, it'll be very interesting. So this is all a pipe dream, obviously, all hypotheticals. Florida beats Bama SEC championship game. They will need to beat Bama again in the playoffs. Like, they'll probably enter at 4 if they needed that win, and then they'll play them again because Bama will be 1. Maybe.
Unless
I did see a poll.
Unless there's some shock.
I did see a poll where Georgia is 1. But where does Georgia come in the SEC championship game? Like,
Georgia and Florida in the same side of the SEC. So
it's probably gonna
wins
be
Florida Georgia.
It's probably Georgia that plays. Yeah. Good luck, Florida. You have a lot.
You have a lot to overcome.
You have to beat Georgia, and you have to beat Bama again.
But that's every year for you Gators. You guys know this. But you guys have had your time with Tebow and Urban.
Well, they're due.
That was a long way again.
Thanks for the call. It was a good one. I actually want to send that to someone.
Oh, you can send voicemails to people? I'm new to this iPhone game. Oh, I'm going to bust. Hopefully there's more college coming. Like, give me a college.
Well, here's Maryland.
Terrapins.
It's actually Baltimore, so this might be a Ravens call. Let's see.
Hope it's Maryland.
It's only 21 seconds. 21.
Hey, it's Colin calling back from DC. I made a trade in fantasy this week. I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. I traded Cooper Kupp and Miles Sanders for Christian McCaffrey.
Oh,
let me know what you guys think.
No,
ear down.
Debate if I won or lost or even.
What do you mean if you won or lost?
So when is McCaffrey coming back?
It doesn't matter. I'm a live in the moment guy.
Like Kupp and Sanders.
McCaffrey's out for like at least 3 weeks.
Kupp is probably the number 1 fantasy wide receiver right now.
He is.
And Miles Sanders is a okay number 2 running back.
If they get him the ball, yes, he can be a force. But that was, oh my God.
Just on surface level, just hearing that for the first time, I'm taking Kupp and Sanders. Give me Kupp and Sanders over just McCaffrey all day.
Yeah. Especially the way Kupp's been playing.
So
the connection he already has with Matt Stafford.
That's not good.
You cannot come by receivers that are putting up Kupp's production in fantasy too often, unless it's Rodgers to Devontae Adams. So losing Kupp for McCaffrey, who's now out for several weeks, you lost.
Yeah. I don't understand that one.
And Sanders is active and able to get points.
Sanders, yeah, right? The best ability is availability. Sanders is playing.
Yeah.
Christian is not.
That's a big L.
Christian's cuter.
He is.
Cutest player in the league. Trevor and Burrow are up there, but
I have made no fantasy trades. Won't see any from me either.
Yeah, I probably won't. I'm sticking to my guns.
0-3.
Even though I'm 0-3. All right. Louisiana. We have an idea who this is.
Probably Cajun JC.
Would you guys blitz Tannehill?
Oh,
okay.
He's calling from Louisiana?
That was CJC.
Okay.
He's just being cute. Next one, Illinois.
200th episode reference.
Christian?
Yo, what's up, Dunn and Drew? It's Clint. My first time calling in
here.
How are you?
Been to the Patreon for a little bit, been to Discord. Don't really talk much, but I've interacted with a few guys on Twitter. Just got a rant. I got a rant with PrizePicks. First week we're chilling, $400 earned, big fooling, and past 2 weeks I lost it all. Shit.
That's how it happens.
The gambling hotline.
So
just want to call in, say what's up.
The gambling
Love the shit you guys do. Got my Dunn and Drew tee today. Wore to work. No one noticed me. Kind of sad. That's all good though. All right, have a good show, guys. See you.
I love this guy.
I think we can all relate with his PrizePicks downfall. I lost it all as well.
He got up to 400.
400.
Nice.
He probably was like, damn, I'm trying to double this 400.
Oh, yeah.
Bet like some crazy amount.
He probably did 200.
That's how it happens. And I don't understand why we can't ever stack wins in gambling. But I guess it's just not made out to be like that. So we have to quit while we're ahead, but nobody ever does. So
the gambling hotline is 1-800-522-4700. Yeah.
I'm not calling it.
Unless you hit 0 this weekend or tomorrow.
My $8 bet.
Sorry, sir, you don't qualify. Here, we're going to South Bend on this one.
Hey, Notre Dame.
Dunn and Drew, what's good? What's good? It's Brett Shepard calling in from
Bengals,
South Bend, Indiana. Just want to say, excited to see Eric this Thursday at the Bengals game. Also, I saw Eric tweet, or it was Dunn and Drew, so it could have been Andy. Either one of you. One of you tweeted, you want college football takes? Here's one.
Me.
Nebraska is the best unranked team in the country.
Hang up.
Thank you, and I'll leave it at that. Also, I was hurting for you boys. I was watching the Jags. I thought they had a chance there. I really thought they had a chance when they were about to return that kick. But
yeah,
you'll get one soon. Hopefully not this week. But love you both, and thanks for taking my call.
Brett, you snapped me saying you called in and were nervous. You sound pretty confident here. So, but yeah, I'm excited to see you again. I haven't seen you since 2019 when we played in Cincy and the Bengals, and we got that dub with Minshew. So I don't know if this will be the same outcome. Obviously, I do know. I said 34-14 Bengals.
We beat the Bengals. When?
With Minshew 2019.
And then we lost in 2020.
Yeah.
I don't remember. This is the third year in a row we play in this team.
I guess we've been at the bottom of the divisions every year.
Then we played them in 17 too. Jeez.
Yeah. Jags and Bengals, poverty. Well, Bengals, y'all are up.
Is this a rivalry now?
Well, it won't be soon because Bengals about to be good.
I don't remember Minshew beating the Bengals.
Oh, yeah. I was there. It's a vlog. I put it on our playlist. Even though it's on my channel, you can do that.
The fuck? I don't remember how that.
We were down, but Minshew got the dub. The Bengals had trash bags. Bengals fans had trash bags on their head. Tank for Tua. They got Burrow.
Good for y'all.
And Jamar Chase. So y'all are up. See you Thursday, Brett. Nebraska's ass, by the way.
We good on the time?
Yeah. 57.
Ohio.
Hey, Dad. It's Alec from Ohio.
Alec.
Some may know me in the Discord as I'm going to kill myself. Just calling it.
So casually. Somebody know me in the Discord as I'm going to kill myself. That's his name in the Discord. I'm going to kill myself. But it's kind of concerning because he has had some run-ins with.
And it says ×2 after that. It says I'm going to kill myself ×2.
So twice?
Yeah. I don't get that. I think it's funny, though, because like we have a bunch of depressed people in the Discord because of their trash sports teams. So everybody changes their name to something very like dark. And it progresses every week.
I don't like this one, though. It worries me. All right, here we go.
To get my rants, ratings, and reviews, I kind of need topped off the lids on the sports takes this week. My fantasy teams are combined 2-13. Past 2 weeks, I am 0-10 in my bets, and my Steelers are 1-2. So what I want you guys to do is I want Eric to give me a 2-team parlay in college football.
15.
And Andy to give me a 2-team parlay in NFL football. And if neither of those hit, I actually might kill myself. But, positive thinking.
Positive thinking.
With the most dry tone.
So his
Positive
life
thinking.
is on our shoulders. He wants a 2-team from you, and I think he wants a 2-team from me.
This is crazy, Alec, because I gave you a losing parlay last week. One of my 3 hit. So you wild coming to me for this, but I'm going to try to give you 2 teams that I think are locks for college. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Fat fucking lineup here. Maybe it's Purdue 2.5 over Minnesota. Take that. My second one. What the fuck? Wisconsin is favored over Michigan. And I am not in on Wisconsin at all. But let me keep scrolling. Take Purdue for sure. Harrison, if you're watching, you know that's a lot.
Take Dallas over Carolina. Dallas is favored by 5.
Wow.
So
we about to have dead body on our hands.
So Dallas favored by 5. Take them to beat Carolina, and then shit, I don't know. Take your second team parlay is going to be New Orleans over the Giants. They're going to cover that 8-point spread.
My second one, Iowa State is favored by 34.5 on Kansas. I don't see that happening. We just talked about how ass Iowa State is. Kansas ass too, but 34.5? This is not Ohio State, my guy. This is Iowa State. So I know those aren't the two most glorious games to choose from, but I'm trying to save your life here. So roll with me. Take Kansas plus 34.5. Good luck.
There are your bets. All right, Canada, we got to keep it rolling. We got a lot left.
What is up, Dunn and Drew? It's your boy Cole. You're right now.
From Canada.
It's been a while since I last left you guys a voicemail, so first and foremost, love you guys.
Pennsylvania.
I just want to give a shout-out to my boy Myles Garrett. 4.5 sacks this weekend. And maybe the Browns are showing that they might be the best team in the AFC. I don't know. Chiefs are 1-2. Maybe a little bit bold, but we'll see. But appreciate you guys. Have a great pod. Love you.
Love you too, man.
Yes, love you too. You were the highlight of my pre-NFL season. Yeah, Myles Garrett 8 last week against the fuck. Who the fuck? Why don't I remember who the Browns played? I follow
They
Myles
played the
Garrett. Bears.
They play the Bears.
Yes, Bears had the worst offensive game in history, damn near. But yeah,
damn near.
Bear near. Is that what you said?
No, you said damn near. I never heard you say something like that.
Oh,
so a white.
Damn near is
damn near.
Damn near. Well, if you say it like that, it's white. I don't think damn near is a white phrase. But yeah, I don't know about the Browns being the best team in the AFC. If that's what you said, I kind of forgot because I'm a little tanked. But Myles Garrett looked good. Body goals.
Next, Canada.
Hey, Dunn and Drew. It's Oliver. How are you? Just calling. Got a text message.
Why you laugh like that?
That was an accident. But
accident.
I like how he said, how
are you? Like we're answering on the line. I guess we are.
Okay.
We're great.
Here we go.
We up, nigga?
Saw the word hockey. I said, yo, I had to call, man. You know, we're hyping hockey here in Canada. The season starting soon, October 12th.
Yeah, it is.
I know Eric is on the Seattle Kraken.
Yes, sir.
I'm curious. Is Drew's also on the Kraken bandwagon? Or he's bandwagon with another team? I'm just curious to know. And, no, just wanted to add maybe a quick football question. Who do y'all have right now, 3 weeks into the season, as offensive rookie of the year? You could always answer defense too, but we don't care about defense. That. All right. Have a good day. Ciao.
Ciao. Is that a Canada thing?
Might be.
Answered this early in the pod. Jamar Chase.
Yeah, it's Jamar Chase right now.
What team am I hopping on for hockey? It's the Lightning. You know, I was in Tampa for 2 years.
Back-to-back champs.
Back-to-back champs.
Repeat. I will say Olivier. I think it's Oliver. I like Olivier better.
Keep it short. We got 20 more voicemails.
It is 20.
Now we've probably got like 10.
I'll be at 2 Kraken games the next month, so go Kraken.
Thanks for the call.
Olivier.
Michigan.
What's up, boys? This is Colton. Just continuing to drink my sorrows away here in Denver from that horrid ending between the Ravens and my Lions. Just fucking unbelievable. That, of course, that would happen to us yet again.
Of course.
But anyway, to my question, after 3 weeks in the NFL season, do you see any teams that could make a surprise run at a division title? For example, mine would be, I think after watching the Chargers-Chiefs, that the Chargers could be a surprise candidate to win their division now. I think the Chiefs are washed and their time is over. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Love you, boys. See you later.
So I had this preseason Cowboys winning the division. Chargers already had to win it. I can see the Raiders winning the division. The Ravens I can see winning. Very improbable because of all their injuries, and the Browns just look very good. But I can see the Ravens being a dark horse winning that division. I think the Titans have the AFC South on lock. The Bucks. See, the Panthers are undefeated. The Panthers winning that division would be a surprise.
Yeah, very much so. Give me a little Bengals-Ravens and Bengals-Browns matchups to see if I'm taking the Bengals to win that division.
Bengals won't win the division.
Well, he asked for an opinion, so let me have it. Other than that, I think everything's pretty much set in stone. Buffalo, Tennessee, Dallas. Dallas has the best roster by far of those 4 teams in that division. NFC West is what's going to be the toss-up. Like, all those division matchups are going to count. Every single one of them.
Yeah, AFC West too.
Yes. Our West divisions are our favorites. Go Jags.
Missouri.
Dunn, Drew, Flamingo ad boy.
Hey, what up, man? What up?
Heartbreaker. Hate to see it. Up in the second half over the Cardinals. Nobody expects it.
2 scores. Up 2 scores.
The kick return, everybody's electric, and then
best I felt in that stadium, Eric, since Jags Seahawks of
You love that game.
Since Jags Seahawks of 2017. The most euphoric I felt Agnew returning that kick since that game. Like that is why I have season tickets, for that feeling. Thinking, wow, the route is on. We're about to blow the Cardinals out.
Yeah, it was a hot-ass game, and when that kick return happened, I was running up and down the stands and screaming at the top of my lungs, and I almost died.
You did say yours had
I had to sit the fuck down the rest of the game because I could not breathe. But yeah, I haven't had
more stairs for your boy.
I haven't. I think it was the mix of the heat and dehydration. I had just fireball in me. But yeah, I ain't felt like that in the stadium. I can't remember the last time. Well, probably the Bills game, where I was absolutely gone. That was probably the last time I remember, because I don't really remember the Jags Seahawks game. But
fuck that, the playoff year. Fuck, give me more. That's just not fair. All right, we have more of his voice.
Flamingo app boy was next to us. He's in the vlog.
He has more to say. Hold on.
Lambo did what Josh Lambo does, and then a flea flicker at the 20-yard line. But, better days going against Joe Burrow. Finna knock him on his ass, hopefully.
That's a joke.
But what about them Chargers, though? Bo Ganger don't bang, you know what I'm saying? Beat up on them Chiefs.
Pick a team.
That was my upset for last week. Got another one for this week. Got Arizona over the Rams. Yeah.
He said, yeah.
I got a lock. Carolina and their stout defense is going to beat up on Dallas.
I like it.
This week.
I like it.
And then I know I put in the Discord, my teams are from every freaking time zone, but
they are.
I mean, I still want to represent. Got to represent for my squad, Got to represent for my Chargers a little bit. Got to represent for my Miami Heat. You know what I'm saying? Got to represent for the St. Louis Cardinals baseball up in this bitch. We got the St. Louis Blues up in this bitch, even though they get on my nerves because they're thinking about trading Tarasenko, who is the lifeblood of the daggone Blues.
Who?
But I had a feeling they're going to end up getting rid of his ass.
Who?
And like halfway through the season or some dumbassery, because they always do some dumbassery. They didn't blew up the entire team since they won the freaking Stanley Cup a couple years back.
Starting career about hockey.
We'll be back. We're going to get number 2.
Okay.
Just like the Chargers going to get number 1.
Okay.
Next year we're going to win. Good seeing y'all. Love y'all to death. Can't wait to see you at another game.
I like that ending.
Yeah, I love that he pulled up. That was a treat. It was a treat Sunday, sitting next to him.
It was.
Flamingo boy.
He said he was going to get tickets to the game before he went. And I asked him, what section you in? He said 125. I was like, oh, we right in front of you. Come down. It's going to be empty seats. And there was a whole slew of rows by us.
Jacksonville, Florida.
This is John from Jacksonville.
John
Been
Michael?
a while since I called in, but
John Michael.
last time I did,
I play him in
we weren't
fantasy
going
this
during
week.
the season yet.
He's going to mention it.
But I do have a couple of things to talk about. Whirlybird, what the hell? Jags beating the Bengals by double digits on Thursday. This is my serious voice, and I will respect Eric's wishes in the fantasy league and will start Laviska Shenault on Thursday.
Thank you.
Since I'm the man of honor. Wink, wink, no judge. But that's all I really have to say. God, this is so depressing.
Yeah, well,
That's all he had. I thought he had
Have a
multiple.
good rest of your night, guys.
I thought you had multiple things to say, John Michael.
He did. He said a few things.
What was that? What were the other things? I only heard that we're beating by double digits, and then he wants to start Laviska.
No, there's something else. I'm just too tanked. He said something else.
Yes, I told him to start Laviska against me in fantasy because I told everyone I was drafting Laviska, so don't take him, and he took them. So I was like, you must start Laviska versus me and Marvin Jones on Thursday night. So he's going to. So thank you for honoring that, and I hope you lose, bitch.
One sec, guys, blowing my nose. God damn.
Oh, he's blowing his nose.
One sec, guys. Blow it. That's your
What's up,
throat.
boys?
Okay.
Andy, Eric.
Yeah.
How we doing?
That's us.
Good.
I'm sitting watching Red Zone,
Oh, yes. Lucky you.
and I hear the Gus Johnson call. Agnew!
Here's the kick. Agnew.
We get it.
Obviously, y'all were there, right? I'm like, God damn. The Jags really may do it. Lead at half, looking good at home. Shutting down the Cardinals somewhat. 2 hours later, flash forward, fucking like 41-26 or whatever. God damn, the Jags suck. Woo-hoo. Oh,
Is that
man.
it?
I mean, I'm only saying this. John from Atlanta, same guy as Falcons from last week. I'm only saying this because, as you guys said last week, sadness needs comfort or whatever the hell that quote was. I'm a Falcons fan, and the Falcons somehow won this week. It was a disgusting, disgusting win. We didn't deserve it, but we did. And again, ruined our draft pick for next year. But the goddamn Jags! Oh my God. Looking like 0-17, maybe 1-16 at best. I mean, Urban is just ruining it.
Okay, I've had enough of that one.
You just his call was to roast the Jags. As a Falcons fan?
As a Falcons fan, you get a win and you feel like you can roast the Jag. No,
And I picked the Falcons to upset the Giants. Y'all were not favored against the Giants, so.
And the Cardinals beat us 31-19, not
41-26. Yeah.
Grow up.
Grow up.
How about them Cowboys?
All right, Wiz. Calling from Humble, Texas. Not so humble.
Humble, Texas.
Not so humble, this guy. His Cowboys win. He's not so humble. But, we love Wiz. We love Wiz. Great caller. Great in the Discord. Great in the Snapchat group. We love Wiz.
Play the fucking voice.
That was it.
Oh.
That's all he said.
That's all he said.
That's all he
How about
said.
them Cowboys? Thank you, Wiz.
That's so humble. All right, here
They're
we go.
losing to the Panthers. I'm fucking pounding that fucking
What?
upset now.
Okay. Here we're going. We're going to West Grove, Pennsylvania.
Hello.
Mr. Dunn, Mr. Drew. I got a question coming for you. I didn't mean to rhyme that shit, but let's go.
Did that on purpose.
Because I'd love to know your two opinions on this shit.
Great.
Suck your dad's dick or let your mom die. Thank you. That's it. Mic drop.
Suck your dad's dick or your mom dies.
I'll suck his dick, okay?
I'm double stroking my dad's penis.
You're double stroking. I'm not letting my mom die.
2 hands, like
Jesus. Come on. Be
suck
better.
your dad's dick.
Be better. You have see how quickly you can name who this is just by their voice. Go.
Good guys, it's Alex. You know which one.
Never mind.
I was left treating you boys outside of football. Personally, just wrapped up my first block of med school. Chilling this week. Don't ask me about medicine because I'm going to tell you I don't know it. But outside of that, we're going to get to some football rants. Both my college football and NFL team tickled my taint this past weekend. Tennessee went down into Gainesville against the Gators. We were tied 14-14 at half.
They were.
Thought we were going to have a game. Game ended 38-14. Don't know what happened there. Then, of course, you know what happened with the Jags. Totally don't understand the play calling in the second half.
Exactly.
First drive, James Robinson basically walks down the field for a touchdown.
Bro, I love how he's become a Jags fan. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. Did I not just rant about this?
He pays attention.
James Robinson literally had in the offensive line had their way for a touchdown. And let's see what he's going to talk about next.
When coming to the second drive, peel off, flea flicker, pick six, changes momentum of the game.
Yep.
And we take another L. Back to depressed football. But honestly, I had a little bit of positivity going into this week against Cincy on Thursday night. I thought we may get a W. Then we traded C.J. Henderson. And now I think Jamar Chase and Burrow are going to link up for at least 2 touchdowns. Spam the over on your bets on that. That's my lock of the week.
I don't need that.
But yeah, Eric, you stay safe in Cincy. Have a great time. Andy, enjoy your time in Jacksonville.
How's he
Much
know
love
exactly
always.
what's happening?
I'll catch you boys later. Peace.
He watches the vlog. That's why. We lay everything out in the vlog. He watches minute to minute, front to back.
Like Trump reads the Bible.
And it's ingrained in his mind.
I love that book. Favorite book. Best book.
You probably didn't even do that.
What?
End to end of the vlog. Because at the end, I was like, I'll be in Cincy, Andy won't be. So.
Oh, I skipped the part where you're laying down.
Exactly.
I'm changed.
God, you're real. Alex, I love you. I would, if I was
a girl.
No.
Oh.
I would suck you now.
Sorry.
Come over.
So where are we going? Temple, Texas.
Temple, Texas. Oh.
Dunn and Drew, what's up?
How you doing?
Hold it.
TAMU. They lost to Arkansas.
Just want to call in to say how about this Cowboys again.
Talk about your college team.
Shit on me last week after I said if we win this, we're going to be in control of the division. Steamrolled the Eagles. Sorry, Colin. And then now we're up.
I love that. We have Colin called in first.
Yeah.
Holden calls in next to last, and he says, Sorry,
Colin.
Amazing. I love this community.
It's that easy. And now we have the Panthers, Eric, Sam Donald, this week. They're about to, I'm fucking up. They're about to not be undefeated anymore. And
Good
then,
job. Get back on
I
track.
got a question for you, Andrew.
That's
I
me.
feel like you never talk about work anymore. So, give me some insight on that. How's work?
How's it work?
Doing day to day. Thank y'all. Love y'all.
Well, that's interesting. I appreciate you asking me, Holden. Currently, I'm working for a real estate investment firm. I am doing video marketing for them. So, yeah. Little Pink Houses of America.
Any other call, Holden would mention Texas A&M running somebody, but they lost, so he's quiet about it. So, Holden, fuck you. You guys dropped to 15th, and you lost to Arkansas. Why don't you address it?
Also, shout out to Holden for being one of the first commenters on our YouTube channel. And every time we post a video, he's on there.
And always reviewing the pod in our Snapchat group chat that says Holden Pod Reviews.
Yeah, we have a whole separate group chat with me, Eric, and Holden where he will comment on the latest episode.
Yep. He's a real one.
Speaking of real ones, let's go to another real one. Whomst spelled his last name probably wrong in my phone. I should just never mind. Let's go.
Olsen?
What's up, guys?
Joking.
You already know who it is.
I don't.
Your boy from hell. No, I'm kidding.
Yes.
I'm kidding.
Hi, Tritter.
It's Daniel. You already know what I'm about to say. My Raiders are nice as hell. We are so nice. And my take that I'm calling in on is Derek Carr is severely underrated. And I think he needs to be in the MVP talk.
Oh, my God.
This man is leading the NFL in passing by a pretty wide margin. He makes the greatest throws in the toughest situations. He's a lot better than Kirk is.
Why are you comparing them?
Part two to this, Kirk, if you're out there listening, I'm sorry. Kirk Cousins is low-key nice. I'll admit it. Low-key also needs to be in the MVP talk. Let me know what you think. Love you guys. Bye.
I'm so confused by that call. So, background, guys. Daniel here recently changed NFL affiliation from Vikings
to
Raiders
because he loves Vegas.
He loves Vegas, and he's just so sick. When he was a Vikings fan, he couldn't stand Kirk Cousins, and he was so sick of the Vikings, so he is now a Raiders fan. And the Vikings did not make our list of down bad teams last week, and nor do they deserve to. It wasn't too long ago that you had AP and Brett Favre. A while ago, but not like too long ago. Actually, we may be coming up in 10 years.
Might be.
But still, you have Kirk Cousins, Jefferson. What's his name?
Jefferson.
Dalvin
Cook.
Like you're like if you think this is bad, Daniel
Osborne, who's like a rookie that's come out of nowhere.
Daniel, if you
Thielen.
If you think this is bad, you have no idea. If you think what the Vikings have now is bad, no clue. No clue.
Yeah, he really jumped the Viking ship because of Kirk Cousins,
and you're on the do you deserve to be on this Raiders wagon?
He said in the Discord, you guys can't say I'm a bandwagon. I was like, we can, but we won't.
Well,
because we understand your love for that city, and if you ever do move there, you will become a Raiders fan. But your quick departure from Vikings to Raiders was not warranted.
But I don't know if he deserves to be on the Raiders. Like the Raiders have been struggling since 2001. So how does he just hop on when they're good?
And that's why he said, you can't call me a bandwagon because they've been bad. But, yeah, it's kind of funny you're coming around to Kirk Cousins because everyone in the Discord has been like, yeah, Kirk Cousins isn't bad. You're the only one that shits on him. And everyone's like giving you all these stats that proves that Kirk Cousins isn't that bad of a quarterback. And he has 8 touchdowns, 0 picks through 3 weeks. Kirk Cousins.
I swear, Daniel, you've got to stop hating on Kirk Cousins.
918 yards, which is 7th in the league. 8 touchdowns, no picks. Yes, Carr leads the league right now by like 116 points over Brady, but Cousins is not horrible.
I hope that this is the year that he jumped to the Raiders. I hope the Vikings do something to that brings Daniel back. like with his tail between his legs. Like, please take me back.
Yeah. You guys just beat the Seahawks by double digits. I couldn't imagine my team doing that to the Seahawks.
No.
You beat Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf, Chris Carson, 30-17. If I saw the Jags do that this year, which we play them, I would be absolutely stunned. And you guys did it. And you were 0-2. So, with no picks thrown. So, you might need to reevaluate your Vikings fandom. Take a look in the mirror. Not that bad.
All right, last call of the night. Ohio. You know we got to go Ohio. Finish it off.
Columbus, probably.
Yo, what's up, guys? This is Bryce calling from Ohio. I just got one raise to give this episode, and of course, it is dealing with Justin Tucker. because, oh my God, that was one hell of a kick.
Oh, this is a Ravens
regardless
guy.
of who you wanted to win. That was absolutely incredible to watch. I know I saw it live and I was absolutely screaming my head off because it was just so crazy to see him line up on the opposite side of the logo.
Yeah.
If anyone could do it, I knew it would be him, but it was still such a shock to see him do it. And the more I've been thinking about it, just the more I can't believe like how somebody could be that good at kicking. Obviously, there's a lot of variables. Like once the ball goes up in the air, it can slice through the air, completely curve, like a missed foot placement, and it sends the ball in a complete misdirection. And it's just crazy that Justin Tucker has now made 50 straight field goals in the fourth quarter and OT.
Jesus.
And another stat, he's 16 for 16 in his NFL career on field goals within the final minute of regulation.
Oh my God.
So, like I said, I know you guys probably got a little annoyed. I'm calling about the Ravens all the time, so I'm just going to keep it short with that one rave tonight.
Sure.
Justin Tucker's 66-yarder NFL record-setting field goal. That was just amazing. So, like I said, keeping it short. Love you guys.
Well,
have a good rest of the pod.
Yeah, that was a minute and a half, so it wasn't short. But
this is the same guy who called us after week 1 saying that the Ravens were down bad after losing to the Raiders.
And he's like, I don't know what to do.
Now you're 2-1 with a 66-yard record and a field goal. We told you you'd be all right.
Imagine like to see Justin Tucker line up. I wish I was watching Red Zone for that. Seeing Justin Tucker line up and nail a 66-yard. Like, so last week we had John Harbaugh asking Lamar, like, hey, you want to go for this? I wish we had this week, because I'm sure John turned to Justin and said, hey, can you do this? And he was like, yes, I can do this. This is not chances that kickers get every day. They don't have the chance to kick this. I wonder if it was any other team if they just go for the Hail Mary. I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
That's fucking freaking wild. I wish I saw that live.
Thank you all for calling in. That was a great set of voicemails this week. I got a rant after all y'all got your rants and raves in. Just seeing the NBA media days only ask questions about the vaccines. Yeah, snooze me. I want to know their thoughts heading into the 2022 season, not who's fucking vaccinated. So fuck you, media. Drew's not in anymore, so he can't get offended. Fuck NBA media day right now. I don't give a fuck if Bradley Beal's not vaccinated. That's all. I just don't want vaccination questions. That's all they're asking. Every player, they're asking about the fucking vaccination.
All right, we're 2 hours in. You ready to record Patreon?
Yeah.
Oh,
nice,
okay.
Nice alcohol level in me.
All right, well, we'll see y'all that are subscribed to the Patreon. We'll see you with an episode Thursday. But for now.
Pre-game?
What?
You're dropping it before the game?
Sure. But for now, adios, amigos.
That's our show, guys. Make sure to rate and review us on Apple Podcasts. Watch this podcast on youtube.com/Dunn and Drew. Subscribe to our Patreon. We're about to go record that right now. Patreon.com/Dunn and Drew. We got some big news to talk about. If you're a Cincinnati local, I'll see you there Wednesday through Saturday. Until next time, this has been Dunn and Drew, baby. Hee hee.